Edward Streeter, August 1, 1891 in Buffalo, New York, March 31, 1976 in New York City, sometimes credited as E. Streeter, was an American novelist and journalist, best known for the 1949 novel Father of the Bride and his Dere Mable series. Streeter was educated at Harvard University, where he edited the Harvard Lampoon. He began his career as a reporter for the Buffalo newspaper The Buffalo Express as a war correspondent and travel writer. He grew in notoriety with his Dere Mable letters, a humorous column from an undereducated soldier writing home. Serialized between 1917 and 1919 in the 27th New York Division's magazine Gas Attack, they were inspired by Streeter's time spent on an army base, Camp Wadsworth, near Spartansburg, SC, during World War I. The humorous letters were compiled in 1919 in Streeter's full-length books Dere Mable, That's Me All Over, Mable, and Same Old Bill, Dere Mable. After returning home from the war, Streeter pursued writing casually, deciding to focus on his work as a businessman. For 8 years he served as assistant vice president, before transitioning to the Fifth Avenue Bank, later, the Bank of New York, in New York City, where he served as vice president for 25 years. While serving as VP of the bank, Streeter published short stories and articles in magazines such as the Saturday Evening Post and McCall's. In 1938, he published his first novel, Daily Except Sundays. In 1944 he was elected to the Century Association, and remained a member for 32 years. His next novel, the 1949 comic satire Father of the Bride, became an instant bestseller and was listed among the New York Times list of best-selling novels for the year. The following year's successful film adaptation starring Spencer Tracy and Elizabeth Taylor spawned multiple remakes, sequels, and a TV series. After his breakthrough success, Streeter continued to write successful novels. Of the most notable of his subsequent works are Mr. Hobbs' Vacation, 1954, filmed in 1962, Merry Christmas, Mr. Baxter, 1956, Mr. Robbins Rides Again, 1958, and Chairman of the Board, 1961. He also wrote 2 non-fiction books about his European travels, Skol Scandinavia, 1952, and Along the Ridge, 1964. He finished his writing career with 1969's grim semi-autobiographical Han Martin, Class of 17. Streeter died on March 31, 1976. Dere Mable, 1918. That's Me All Over, Mable, 1919. Same Old Bill, Mable, 1919. Daily Except Sunday, 1938. Father of the Bride, 1949. Skol Scandinavia, 1952. Mr. Hobbs' Vacation, 1954. Merry Christmas, Mr. Baxter, 1956. Mr. Robbins Rides Again, 1957. Window on America, 1957. Chairman of the Board, 1961. Along the Ridge, 1964. Han Martin, Class of 17, 1969.